Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have another one. Yeah, I think I'm going to start off every single video like that when it comes to some sort of employee in the mainstream gaming industry saying something stupid, because we have something every single day. It is ridiculous how many of them there are, but I got to tell you, there's probably hundreds, if not thousands more that we haven't even discovered. Well, apparently we have a new one. We have a Fortnite senior programmer, but it goes by the name of Evan Kinney. So mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 9th. He'll probably delete his account by the 11th. Evan Kinney, latest video game employee to claim that being racist against white people does not exist.
We don't like your kind around here.
You better get out of here before something bad happens.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is yet another employee in a mainstream gaming industry developer studio that apparently thinks that you cannot be racist to white people. They are drinking the Kool-Aid, and the Kool-Aid basically is leftist politics. They're drinking the Kool-Aid and trying to pass it off as if it's fact. So let's get into this article, guys, from That Park Place. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says Epic Games and Fortnite senior programmer Evan Kinney is the latest video game employee to claim that being racist against white people does not exist, because that's exactly what you want to hear from people who make Fortnite. That's what you want to hear. Imagine playing Fortnite, right? Playing Fortnite and you're just scrolling through Twitter. You maybe follow a couple people who make Fortnite, or maybe the community managers, whatever. And as you're scrolling through Twitter, all of a sudden you just see someone who works at Fortnite and says, yeah, by the way, you can't be racist to white people. White people are privileged and everybody else is under them. Like, imagine you're trying to scroll through Twitter peacefully, and that's literally all you see. It says Kinney shared his objectively false view on X in response to X user Ubaz1337 claiming you can't be racist against white people in Western countries. The user posted, "Not a hard concept. You can't be racist against white people in a Western country. Super simple. A 5-second Google shows why." In a follow-up thread, the user added, "There is racial prejudice, bigotry, but you can't be racist against the majority race. Sorry, that's not a thing." Jesus, my God, there's people out there that really believe this. There's people out there that truly, truly believe this, which is amazing to me, because that is such a false worldview. It is incredible. Okay, number one, because white people are the majority race, that means you can't be racist against them? Really? Really? You're trying to separate it by using words like prejudice and bigotry, but you're saying you can't be racist against white people? Okay, because some of the shit that I've heard from non-white people said towards white people is insane, and that's coming from someone who's not even white myself. I have seen things that would make most people blush, honestly, and I find it really funny that you're trying to say that that's not possible. It says Attack 00 responded to this writing. "We feel differently. Racist anti-white hate is the most important issue right now." I don't know if it's the most important issue, but I would say it's pretty damn up there. Kinney then replied, "Kind of weird to have a thing that doesn't exist as your most important issue. I think it's kind of weird that you could live in a world where you don't believe that racism against white people is a thing. I guess because you are such a privileged white person, as you would call yourself, right? You're a privileged white person. You believe you are superior to every other race, that you have some sort of privilege that you're inherently born with because you have white colored skin. I mean, that is literally the definition of racism. You are basically a KKK member, just with a different kind of subscription, but you literally serve the same purpose. You're saying because the color of your skin, it is impossible for anybody to be racist against you. It's impossible. Like, you are born with some sort of weird white privilege just because of your glossy white skin. It just makes no sense. You are literally a KKK member." It says a number of hours after claiming that racism against white people does not exist, Kinney would criticize Mark Kern for making an obvious joke about creating a safe space for hot girl gamers. Kern posted, "We should start a hot girl gamers group to create a safe space for them to express their beauty. They've been shut out of AAA gaming and marginalized, and it's time they get some love. Who would you nominate for the board of directors?" Kinney reacted to this by accusing Kern of harassing his friends and colleagues. You know, one of the things I hate about this is that people like Evan Kinney, they are the fun police, right? They don't know how to have fun. They don't know how to just laugh at something, make a joke of something like Mark Kern was trying to do with the hot girl gamers thing. They don't know how to just laugh at something. Everything has to be serious. Everything has to be about politics. Everything has to be about oppressor versus oppressed. This is the mindset of someone who daily, they are obsessed with it. It's insane. Then he says, he wrote, "At this point, I'm convinced that Mark Kern is now a parody of himself because JFC, what even is this shit? Stop harassing my friends and colleagues, thanks," he concluded. Well, maybe your friends and colleagues should stop being such racist fucks. Maybe if you actually fix yourselves a little bit and either just came out and admitted that you're racist white people trying to mask yourself as progressives, or maybe you just shut the fuck up and focus on the games that you're either working on or managing a community for, maybe you would not be getting the shit that you're getting. The only reason why you can get the shit that you're getting is because you're putting things out there online for people to react to. You know that what you're saying is ridiculous. You know that what you're saying is going to get a lot of people pissed off, and you say it anyway. And then when you get that reaction that you were looking for, all of a sudden you want to claim harassment. That's not how this works. You can't strike the beehive and complain you got stung. It doesn't make any sense. On top of falsely claiming that Current is harassing individuals and professing that you cannot be racist against white people, Kinney has also shared that he rejects reality by claiming that men can become women. Oh, great, one of these. Furthermore, he asserts that if you do not believe this objectively evil idea, that you are a bad person. He wrote in December 2022, "Why did the TERFs have to start using a damn dinosaur emoji as their new dog whistle? For the record, I just like dinosaurs a lot. Trans women are women. If you don't think this is, then you're a bad person." Let me ask you a question, Evan Kinney. Did you fuck a trans woman? Have you done that? I'm just curious. I'm very curious. If a trans woman is a woman, if you are a straight male, I don't know if you're a straight male. Honestly, from your profile picture, you're probably not a straight male. But if you were, would you have sex with a trans woman? I just want that answer. I really, genuinely want that answer. Because if you say yes, then I got news for you. If you catch my drift, I got news for you. They always want a virtue signal about trans women being women, and yet they never date one. They never fucked one, not to my knowledge anyway. They never publicly admitted to doing so. Nobody wants, all of a sudden you want privacy in your sex life. Oh, I got you. Okay, so when it comes to asking certain questions that might reveal certain things about you, now you want privacy and you want that to be respected. But otherwise, LGBTQ all day, talk about your sex life all day when it benefits you. In April of 2021, Kinney also claimed that if parents are notified of children acting on this evil ideology, that it would directly jeopardize the lives of the children. No, it won't. No, it won't. You're just trying to make it seem like that because you want to create victims. You want kids that are very easy to be mentally controlled, and you want them to be able to go into a life where they're going to be a perpetual victim that's going to allow the profit machine to continue and for you to gain potential access to these kids for whatever reason you may want that. He wrote, "Hey, Senator Ralph Hayes, I hope you realize how much of an absolute piece of garbage you are for writing this actively harmful bill. If passed, this will almost certainly directly jeopardize the lives and well-being of trans kids in North Carolina. How do you reconcile that with your God?" Well, quite simply, you take them away from people who are trying to indoctrinate them in this ideology. That's basically it. You're taking these kids away from a potential bad influence. And honestly, listen, if they're 18 plus, they have a clear head on their shoulders, they decide they want to do this, let them do it. At that point, they're an adult. They can do whatever the fuck they want. But as they are under 18 and they're underage and they're actively able to be influenced, hell, there's even young adults is able to be influenced by social pressures. So if you are a young kid and you have an adult that doesn't have your best interest in mind, yeah, maybe the kid should be removed from that adult because they're trying to ruin their lives. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.